I'm gonna go grab myself a drink and we will start Soul Calibur. We are back, and might have a little invader to come bother me in a little bit. We'll see what she does. I kind of adopted a kitten unexpectedly because I was taking out trash lo and behold, there was a kid beside my house. Beside, not my house, but beside the garbage can. So, she might come invade. She might bother me a little bit. We'll see. If she does, I'll say I'll show you. I'll show you guys her on cam. So Mitsurugi, huh?
Mitsurugi was a samurai who lived during Japan's Civil War period. Apprehensive of the increasing use of firearms, he traveled far and wide in search of the powerful weapon Soul Edge, but his efforts proved fruitless. Disappointed, Mitsurugi returned to his domain. To vent his frustrations, he entered a tournament against Tanegashima firearms. However, this too ended in defeat. What else could a self-made man like Mitsurugi do but face the changing times head on?
No, wrong.
Old school.
Damn. Must I admit Tanegashima is more formidable than I? No, I must not give up. I've mastered the perfect technique to defeat Tanegashima. All I need now is a strong weapon, and I'll be undefeatable.
This war-torn world seems to suit you well. Perhaps you have heard. An infamous barbarian,
Nightmare.
is said to be wreaking havoc with an invincible sword.
An invincible sword, you say? You must be talking about Soul Edge. I've no time for idle
6 games later, Soul Edge still plays a part.
Knight of Mare, was it? Your sword will
Knight of Mare. That's funny. Knight of Mare? Knight of Mare. That's funny. Spying out across the Chinese mainland, Mitsurugi still had no plans for the future. Wondering what to do, he found himself surrounded by ruffians. Little did they realize they were no match for him.
Does Europe lie further to the west? As ever, I'm a fish out of water.
Are you the one called Mitsurugi?
It seems wherever I go, there are fools spoiling for a fight.
Interesting. Actually, look at the difficulty. You don't get to set the difficulty for this game. It's just set to as is. I gotta remember what his special moves was.
He's too strong.
Did you really think outnumbering me would work? This is nothing compared to the battlefield. You should have brought an army!
Mitsurugi took to the seas and headed west. Although his journey was fraught with conflict, Mitsurugi was more than capable of handling anything that's thrown at him. He continued on his way with consumable east.
I thirst for more worthy opponents. It takes great pains to keep one's combat skills sharp. The day I slay that Knight of Mare cannot come soon enough.
Knight of Mare.
So you're Mitsurugi? Is it true you accept all challengers?
Is that what they say about me? Well, I cannot deny it. I welcome all who wish to fight.
Battle 1. Fight!
Let's do this! So slow. Strike ready! No mercy!
Battle 2. Fight!
Time to end you!
That's it. It's L. It's R2.
The end. Your time is over! Idiot! So slow. No one can stop me in my present form. My path to the Soul Edge is clear.
Such a gifted swordsman.
Oh, I remember seeing you before.
Appear to be well versed in the idol. Am I correct?
You are indeed. And who are you to know such a thing?
Just an old man with a knowledge of fighting techniques.
I cannot fault your observation skills. There's more to this old timer than meets the eye.
Mitsurugi and the old man, calling himself Edge Master, got surprisingly well. As they journeyed onward together, they spent many evenings talking about the martial arts while getting steadily more inebriated.
Knight? Well, I have heard rumors of one called Nightmare.
That is he. Do you know him, old man?
Perhaps I do.
Then again, maybe not.
Perhaps not.
Come now. Do not be so stingy.
Perhaps if you indulge me in combat once more, it will refresh my memory. If I recall correctly, a holy
I like that
man
look.
resides in a shrine not too far from here.
Are you saying I should go introduce myself? A most simple task.
Soul Calibur's always been known for some good storytelling, though, for a fighting game.
Battle 1. Fight!
Ah, his name is just Warrior. Hal Staple.
Battle 2. Fight!
Simple enough.
Battle 3. Fight!
Time to end you. Depart this life. The end.
That doesn't do much damage, though, compared to other characters.
Time to end you. Depart this life. Can't stand? You're done for.
Even though Edgemaster himself, knowing whereabouts the Night of Mare end to Mysterious journey, seemed nowhere in sight.
So, tell me, old man, when will I finally face the Night of Mare? My journey appears never-ending.
What's the hurry? I hear that those who seek strength encounter soul edge. If so, that your opponents grow stronger must mean you are nearing your goal.
Well, if you say so, there may be some truth to it. But something doesn't feel quite right.
Something such as the ornery rabble now surrounding us.
Uh-oh.
I did not come all this way to be stopped by petty robbers.
Fight!
You're mine! Ready?
Oh. No, that was a cool combo.
Time to end you. Depart this life.
The computer's not even trying, and I know I have it on normal difficulty. Ooh, ow.
Take it!
I knew this old-timer could take care of himself. Old man, such technique. You're no average warrior. Please, fight me.
Though I'd like nothing more than to indulge you, that last move has taken its toll. My opponent right now is my age.
No, come now.
My opponent knows my age. I'm feeling it since it is my birthday. Ed's master's words struck Missouri as somewhat suspicious, but the old man had information about Soul Edge. And besides, given the opportunity, Missouri would love to spar with him, though begrudgingly, it appeared he was struck with the old man for now.
Are you sure we're heading in the right direction? Where'd he go?
Hey,
When
Techie.
will you learn?
You're the one who's always getting in the way. If you're here, that means Soul Edge must be near.
Oh, is that so?
If you attempt to block me again, I'll slice you in two.
Battle 1. Fight!
I shall never hand over Soul Edge.
When will you learn?
Your time is over. Time to end you.
Oh. Oh, I ringed out, son of a gun.
Battle 2. Fight!
Challenge accepted.
Battle 3. Fight!
See that?
Son of a gun! Wow, that's twice she's rung me out.
Time to end you.
Hey, kitty.
Dislike. The end. Ready?
Barely got that. Hey, kitty.
You just don't learn.
Ready? Cuts. Time to end you. Depart. Dislike. The end. Ready?
Jeez.
You're mine. Time to end you.
There we go. Will that kill her? Almost.
The end.
There we go.
Soul Edge belongs to me.
But Soul Edge is bad.
Ha! Do you really think Soul Edge would be around here? Can you not see when you've been duped?
What?
You've made my job a lot easier. I must go thank that elderly gentleman. Farewell.
Damn! Where'd that old man get to? A note?
Meow.
Forgive me for leading you on a wild goose chase. You are indeed a powerful warrior. That is why I could not allow you to get near Soul Edge. I can say no more.
No! I've been had.
One as formidable as you need not rely on weapons and whatnot. Rely solely on your own strength, and you shall master the martial arts. As a fighter myself, I am keen to see what path you will take. Farewell.
Well, I was able to test my hand against some formidable opponents. There is some worth in that. Still, we have unfinished business. Next time we meet, old man, we do battle.
Yeah, sounds like a typical cliche hero. Oh, the end. Yeah, I figure these are short stories.
The names of the warriors whose fates were bound to the two swords have been etched into the very fibers of history.
Alright, we can do tackies real quick.
Taki, known as the Dark Hunter, is a ninja and demon huntress. Her quest to find Soul Edge ended in a confrontation with Cervantes, the greatest foe she had yet faced. After a deadly battle, Taki emerged victorious, but not before her beloved sword Rekimaru was shattered. She returned Sofitia, the young girl she saved in battle, to her homeland, and then Taki, too, made her way back home to Japan. Foremost in her mind was the mending of her sword, which she intended to do using a shard of Soul Edge. Alas, the two swords were incompatible, and she had no choice but to give up. However, there was another sword she could try. The enchanted blade she hid before leaving Japan, Mekimaru.
Mekimaru. Without this, I'd never have been able to escape the Fuma clan. Wielding such a sword requires the greatest of care. I had some idea, but I never expected Soul Edge and Mekimaru would fuse together this well. However, this power is so intense. Can I control it?
I finally found you, Taki.
Get
Uh-oh.
me? Have you been watching me?
Mekimaru belongs to Master Toki. Hand it over.
So Mekimaru still wasn't safe. This sword must not fall into Toki's hands.
Watch your mouth. It's Master Toki to you.
Uh-huh.
Not anymore, it isn't. Why do you still follow him even though he's lost his mind?
You're getting sloppy, Taki. I don't know what you did to that sword, but it's taking its toll, no? I'll be taking it from you now.
Possessed henchman? Pardon me.
Huh? Perish!
Well, she's definitely a natural since I see Jiggledge.
Whoa! So this is Mekimaru?
Damn!
Let's see.
Stop, Geki! Don't draw that blade!
What the?
Ah!
What? No! Mekimaru! After her! Now!
It seems I'm stuck with the sword for a bit longer. But its power is too great. Could I ever learn to master it?
As far as Taki was concerned, Toki, the leader of the Fuma clan, was once a mentor to her. However, that Toki was long gone now, taken her by an unhealthy obsession with the Mikimaru. No one saw how much he changed more than Taki. The Yansobi, ranked directly below Taki in the Fuma clan, were constantly biting at her heels. Then one day, Maki, one of the heads of Yoshini's faction, appeared before her.
Did you really think you could escape, Taki?
And you, Maki? Just another hopeless Toki loyalist? Don't you see him for what he's become?
That's exactly why I follow Master Toki.
I should have guessed.
Master Toki says that if you play nice and hand over Mekimaru, he'll show mercy.
Do you really think I'd fall for that?
I knew you'd say that. It's true, though. You're still in his good books. And now we're ready.
Ah! Poison powder! You'll pay for that!
I like the visual novel looks they try to go with this game. It's cute.
You're mine! Stay down!
That was easy enough.
Taki, you won't escape no matter what. Nothing is more fleeting than a ninja's life.
Aw. Cute waifu
I
down.
shouldn't expect anything less from the Yasunobe's forces. I must stay alert. If only I can master Mekimaru and fight them off.
In search for information on Mikimaru, Taki made her way to the weapon's place of origin, the Maji clan village. However, rumors were spreading that a warlord had slaughtered the entire clan except for one man. With nothing but a single lead to go on, Taki headed to the base of Mount Fuji.
It's a long way from the Manji clan's village. Those clothes. He must be from there.
Shikisoku Zeku.
What?
Draw your sword. Fight me now. Feels like Final Fantasy IX's final boss. Oh, Yoshimitsu. That's who that is.
What now?
Easy enough.
He's some sort of automaton? He must have used word power to control it. It's remarkable he could do it for so long.
You did well to see through my contraption. Even so, when I reclaim that foreign sword, revenge shall be mine.
That foreign sword? You mean Soul Edge. Soul Edge was a pair of swords. Indeed, there was one that wasn't destroyed. What's this I'm sensing? Gallo Fury. Was the seal broken? Matters have taken a turn for the worse, but this can't be ignored.
Taki had once sealed away a great demon by the name of Jello Fury. Upon observing the strange aura in the underground streams emanating from the base of Mount Fuji, Taki surmised that Jello Fury had headed into the direction of Hokoji Temple in Kyoto. Taki's journey was arduous and saw her fending off numerous attackers, and then one day she approached by Suki, head of Fuma clan's Fuji faction. She expected a fight, but Suki had other plans.
Been a while, Taki.
Esteemed leader of the Fuji Bay, please, let me do what I must. You of all people know the horror that is Gallo Fury.
Can you master Mekimaru?
Don't tell me you seek the blade too.
Do not misunderstand me. I need Mekimaru, but only to stop Toki and his madness.
So you're part of the Urabe faction?
Yes. We are entrusted with righting the clan leader's wrongs. But our faction leader is not strong enough to defeat Toki. That is why we need Mekimaru.
Through the power of words, you could control Mekimaru for a short while.
I shall not ask you for the sword, but would you be willing to help us defeat Toki?
I'm an outcast now. And outcasts have but one fate.
Indeed they do. I'm sure you know better than most that not a single outcast has ever survived.
Oh, you gonna fight me? Let's go. Let's go. I am not afraid of you. Fight me now. Fight me.
Battle 1. Fight!
This is it!
Ready?
Time to die! Is that all you got? Going for the kill!
Now, I do not get those special moves still.
Battle 2. Fight!
This is as far as you go! I'll detonate you! Now stay down! Huh? This is as far as you go!
Man, that close up, you can almost see a nipple. Jeez. Just like with Tifa from Final Fantasy VII, I always thought they did Taki's boobs way too big. How can she be a ninja and not have back problems? Seriously.
Be gone!
Owie.
Leave this place! No. You're mine! Stay down!
Taki, you have done well mastering that blade. You should have been leader of the Fujibe, not I. I will leave it to you to rid us of Toki's threat. I know he was a teacher to you, so I fear it will not be easy. However, I ask you now, kill Toki.
Guess Toki is
Are
sus.
you really letting me, an outcast, walk away?
If it's to fulfill my faction's duty, then yes. I shall call off your pursuers to make it easier for you. And I shall entrust you with this.
And this is?
Ranjatai.
Incense imbued with the celestial power.
There is nothing better for sealing demons.
Thank you. But remember, I'll do what I must, nothing more.
Yes. I expect our paths will not cross again. Farewell.
Shuki.
Taki did her best to journey on unnoticed, but somehow she kept being spotted. This time it was Isurugi, one of the leads of Yoshinobi faction, who was onto her. He was a shady character, known for his past for using forbidden techniques and summoning vengeful spirits. Kind of like a voodoo witch doctor, huh?
I thought I was adept at
Ooh, look at that smile.
to think I'd be sniffed out like this.
Well, our specialty is sniffing out ghosts.
Why are you sticking your nose in now?
Does an outcast really need to ask?
I took you for one who'd idly obey Toki's orders.
Is it that obvious? You're correct. I'm not interested in Nekimaru. I simply seek Gello Fury to use as I like.
What?
Tell me, Taki, how do you intend to seal him? He's absorbed the power of other demons around him and is far stronger than ever before.
Mekimaru can take care of Gello Fury.
Huh? I won't fall for your tricks, Taki. There must be more to it. What are you hiding? Tell me!
Using a vengeful spirit? Evil wretch?
You will tell me everything.
Do I get to fight you too? I ain't afraid. I got my birthday hat. No, some weird random chick.
You go! I'll decimate you! Now stay down!
I have no idea what I just did. My favorite character in the series is always Sung Mina. She's my favorite girl. And yes, she is in this game. I think she does have a story.
This is as far as you go! I'll decimate you! Now stay down! Hime and Nime are both vengeful spirits too? The seal worked. I hope.
I saw everything. She used Ranchatai. Now I
What?
see. She must have stolen it. This body has outgrown its usefulness. I need to find another.
So what? He's a
Though I'd
spirit.
like to discover his true form, I must focus on sealing Gello Fury.
Showdown with Jello Fury. I feel like I'm fighting Jello, but I know that's not how it's pronounced. Somehow, Taki managed to fend off all her pursuers and make it to Kyoto. Perhaps Izrugi sent word ahead for Fuma Ninja was lying in her wait for Taki. When she arrived at Hokoji Temple, while this was entirely unexpected, one would look up to her she was about to take up for Taki to realize the trouble she was in.
Hokoji Temple is nearby. The aura is overpowering.
Hello, possessed Geki.
Geki, you're possessed by Gello Fury.
Gello Fury. Shadow Link from Zelda 2?
Battle 1.
Yeah.
An aura so eldritch.
Simple enough.
Battle 2. Fight.
Give up already. Too easy. Bring it on. Try this. This is as far as you go. I'll decimate you. Now stay down. Farewell.
Battle 3. Fight.
Come. Stay down. Perish. Huh? I'll seal you again.
It's weird it's surprisingly this easy. Compared to arcade mode.
Gello Fury, this ends now.
Ever the hard worker, Taki, even though you're an outcast.
Shut up. It's Toki's turn next.
Master Toki's probably not even in these lands anymore.
What?
Did you really think he knew nothing of Soul Edge? Mekimaru's power pales in comparison.
Pursuing Toki will lead me to Soul Edge.
Yeah, that's what she looks like without the mask. Cute.
No, it's just something I must do. Time to cross the seas once more.
names of the warriors whose fates were bound to the two swords have been etched into the very fibers of history.
See, I got all these to do right here. There's several. I mean, these are pretty long, too. You even have Geralt from, like, I did the main story. I did that one day as a stream, actually. Because I finished Clannad like in 18 minutes. Yeah, even I think Ducky was there to watch me see that, and oh, that was an interesting take on that. I mean, they're like, hey, oh, you already done it? End of stream? Like, no, I'm not going to end in 18 minutes. It was one of those things where I was pretty far in the game, but it was time to call it, and the next stream was like, boom. I had to do the next. I just finished the game within that time period. Yeah, I like it when the stream on my end resets itself. All right, so like before, this will be the second voting for the night. This is only this, and this is the last voting because I'll be playing. I'll be getting a hold of Whitefire Damon, hopefully for in the next 2 hours. Damn it, my brain's Horizon Zero Dawn. But next up is, of course, the retro game. So I had 4 listed up. Whether or not we'll get some voting or not. Now, more than likely, I may make this the main game for the weekly Wednesday retro, but that really, I don't know. It depends. So but if we don't get any votes for it, then that's fine too. Because I already have something lined up what I'm gonna actually pick as the main game. Because this was already on the list for it, but I'm not gonna say what it is until we figure out. We'll see what's going on with the voting process. That is weird. As an affiliate, you can't as a non-affiliate, you can't make a poll. That's one feature that they get unlocked. So I'm gonna go and take a quick break, and I'll be back in about 5 minutes, or give or take. 'Cause I'm not gonna be doing this again. So I will be back shortly. Because I gotta go to the bathroom and probably grab myself a water and light a candle. Because, like, oh, it's starting to stink in this place. So we'll be back momentarily. I'm gonna guess it's the same because you love Mega Man X2. Well, if you're not able to participate or watch much, I don't want to end up playing X2 and you've never seen me play it before. I mean, I can hold that off for another day, man. And nobody else voted, so I was gonna pick Secret of Evermore. But yeah. I mean, if you're like unable to like watch, then yeah. I mean, that wouldn't be fair on you. I mean, I'll definitely play. I mean, since you did vote, I will definitely play X2. But I want you to be able to watch, not just like, you know, not be able to like to experience what I'm about to experience, especially my opinions and thoughts on it. So, here's what I'll do. Since I don't think you can hear me at the moment, are you there or are you AFK? I'll give you a second to answer. And you say X2 rocks. I'm going to go with you're being biased on that. There was one fight I actually watched that I was watching one streamer play. I'm like, I'm not looking forward to doing that fight. But I do have X2 on the list. But I don't want to particularly play that unless you're actually, you know, free and can be there somewhat to the stream. Because that wouldn't be fair on you. And I don't want to like end up playing that and just have no one there particularly. Because I'm not huge into X2 like you are. Or in the Mega Man series to begin with. So I'll give you a second if you're there or not. If you're not there, then when you come back, I will re-explain my actions why I did not play X2. Because happy birthday to whoever's birthday it is, though. They have something in common with me because today's my birthday too. I mean, the choice here was Soul Calibur 6, Soul Calibur 6, Mortal Kombat X, or what was it? The other game, or Forza 4. But we didn't have no one vote for that either. So I was gonna default to Secret of Evermore because that was the next one I was actually planning on playing. And as much as I would like to play that. I'll give you a minute, but then I'll go ahead and type in thank you. Okay, yep. I don't think he's there. He's not able to tune in much. So I'm going to go ahead and type on in, type on in, Alright, yep. Since I haven't heard from Sane, so I assume that's Sane because he said Mega Man X2. And I do want to play it, but, you know, if he's not unavailable to respond or watch too much, that wouldn't be fair on him. So, and nobody else voted, so. I mean, I do have that plan on the list. All 4 of those games I do have planned on the list on them. 2 of them would be first playthroughs because I never played X2. That came, I didn't even know, because I never played many of the Mega Mans. Actually, I can name a few I've actually beaten. I've beaten Mega Man 1, 2, 3, 4, and a few of the Game Boy ones. That's about it. I'll put my birthday hat back on in a second. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to stop with that. Because I got to get the next thing launched on here. Actually, I looked on there. There's quite a few birthday streams on there. But, SNES, there we go. I might see if I can hunt down myself. I mean, I have a Sega Saturn legitly, but I don't have many games for it. I mean, I might actually have to hunt down some Sega Saturn games down the road to check out for retro-wise, because there are a few I have never beaten, or even for Sega Genesis. Like I've beaten like 2 and 4, but I never finished the 3rd Phantasy Star game. I started it. I don't know, maybe stopped it. That'd be one I might be interested in playing down the road, but I don't know. I'm just checking my messages real quick. So. Okay, so let me make sure this sees this real quick, and then I will type my. Okay, so let me go into video capture device, game capture. We need to pick. Oh, of course, it's not going to work yet. We need to go into recent games and find it real quick. Okay, let's give it a second. I gotta get Streamlabs takes a second for that to see it. So let's go ahead and edit this. So the one I was gonna. This one's not as long. This is definitely not a first playthrough. It's definitely retro. I may have to move my things here and there and see where I need to do with that. But my graphics, that is. Okay. Let's see. Let's see it. There we go. Okay, I'm going to have to turn the light on because I cannot, well, oh yeah, we'll definitely turn the light on because it's now kind of, let me turn the light on real quick. Put some light on this birthday parade, shall we? Because it's starting to get dark out. Well, actually, that might be okay where it's at. All right, fit to screen. Ought to be okay the way it's at. Yeah, I think it's good. Yep. So we're going to go ahead and we'll start Secret Evermore because this was the one I was actually planning on playing. Since we only got one vote, and the guy who's voting, which is a really cool dude, Thunderfoot Bros, is kind of like not here and there, so I don't want to play. Especially the very first beginning of the game. I don't want to start a game to where he's not available to watch. So that's the only reason why I'm not doing that. So let's go and get started with this. This is